One of the most inspiring moments in the human history happens 56 years ago. On this day in 1969 at 32 am, Apollo 11 lifted off from the Space Kennedy Center in Florida and began a mission that captured the attention of the world. In the day that followed, hundreds of millions watched as astronaut Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins made history. Armstrong and Aldrin became the first human to walk on the moon, while Collins remained in lunar orbit. The Apollo 11 moon landing remains a testament to our capacity to do the hard thing. The event is widely recognized as a pivotal moment in human history and a major achievement in space exploration. However, conspiracy theories that claim the event was fake have circulated since the mid 1970s and continue to persist. Apollo 11 launched from NASA historic launch pad 39A Kennedy Space Center in Florida. They rode to space on top of the NASA gigantic new Saturn V rocket. 4 days later, Neil Armstrong took one giant key leap and became the first person to walk on the moon, followed by Buzz Aldrin. Michael Collins hung out inside the command module in the lunar orbit while his crewmates went for a stroll, testing out their new spacesuits and collecting moon rocks. In September 1962, President Kennedy declared, "We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing not because they are easy, but because they are hard." During his spacesuit, Mission Commander Neil Armstrong does a final check of his communication system before the boarding of the Apollo 11 mission. Launched via a satellite Saturn V launch vehicle, the first manned lunar mission launched from the Kennedy Space Center on July 1969 and safely returned to Earth on July 24, 1969. The Saturn V vehicle was developed by Marshall Space Flight Center under the direction of Dr. Wernher von Braun. The three-man crew aboard the flight consists of astronaut Armstrong, Michael Collins, command module pilot, and Edwin E. Aldrin, junior lunar module pilot. Armstrong was the first human to even stand on the lunar surface, followed by the Buzz. Meanwhile, astronaut Collins piloted the command module in a parking orbit around the moon. During a 2.5 hour surface exploration, the crew collected 47 pounds of lunar surface material, which was returned to Earth for analysis. With the success of Apollo 11, the national objective to land men on the moon and return them safely to Earth has been accomplished. My parents woke up my siblings and me to watch the Apollo 11 moon landing. I remember being captivated by the grainy black and white TV images and then hearing Neil Armstrong utter those legendary words as he stepped onto the lunar surface. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Who else was inspired by these trailblazing heroes? Thank you for much watching. Do like and subscribe.